Second half is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, marking at the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Purdy. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be 3rd down. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
I think this is one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys, run it up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get him outside the offensive line, and let him find that space to pick up the first down.
And he will go all the way. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Rolling right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. This is Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
First down, Ravens.
Back to throw, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Jackson. Escaping to his left. He'll try to run for it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Gain of 7 brings up second and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 3. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On to the fourth quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his man and completes a Pearsall. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Ravens' 49-yard line.
He'll go play action, Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie out of Georgia. Here's first and 10. Here's Henry. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Now, first and goal. Jackson looking to throw. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now on second and long.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Short one there. Caught by Kittle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Purdy again. Quick throw, taken in. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Purdy gonna put it up again. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's second down and 3. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers have taken a 4-point advantage.
24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And his first look is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And the Niners get there and bring him down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Allen going to audible to a different look. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. He'll try to do it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Purdy from the gun. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come to like an auctioneer. We got two. Got hit 3. Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that will bring up 2nd down.
21, get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
You're not. 18, watch out. 21.
That's caught out right by Jennings. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
McCaffrey is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I don't know if there's any other way to put it, but that play was blown up right from the snap. How about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? It's almost like they were in the offensive huddle.
It's one thing to stand him up from that 1-yard line, pushing him back to the 5. Oh, wow. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll try and do this himself. And the pressure gets to him again. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
But it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Purdy on 4th down. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Niners take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
Niners 7, Bills nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Here's Allen to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook from 19 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a...
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Niners 7, Bills 6.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, 75 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Makes the score Niners 14, Bills 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, 42 yards. And the Bills have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That good for 19 on a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Purdy tosses out wide, complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now Purdy. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down and a yard. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And this is Clark with the ground. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
19 yards. That's good for the Bills. First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Cooks motions to the left. To throw, it's Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
And able to get this out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Allen going to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski, okay? Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Ooh, the juke. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Allen from the gun on third down. Allen going to run with it. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Allen going to run with it. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Allen will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Coleman, the man in motion left. Allen now looks to throw. Has his man. It's Shakir. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners are going to take over here up near the 40.
Allen's pass intercepted.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And across the choke, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Niners 42, Bills 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Bills 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to be 49er football.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
A quick throw completed by Purdy. Now inside the 25. Jerron Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerron Jennings, 55 yards. And the 49ers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Bills 28. Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Second and 10. Now Allen. And got his man complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 38. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 35-yard line. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Now Allen again. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. To the air, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook from 6 yards away. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Allen going to change the look here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
36.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now he's going to step up and run. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So after the INT, it's Allen. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.